Donald Trump, please watch this video. And if you don't, at least I could teach you, the general public, of one of the most controversial things that are going on in trucking that we as truckers hope that Trump will get rid of and make trucking great again. I want Mr. Donald Trump to watch this video for one reason. Simply for the fact we're already almost in March. I'm filming this video as of February 27, 2025, and Donald Trump has not done anything about this on this side of the trucking world. Yes, maybe it's not his job to do so, but also at the same time, it also is his job to oversee all the government agencies that he's appointing leaders and presidents and directors over certain agencies. And we need to go in the right step in trucking, because this controversial topic is one thing Donald Trump needs to get rid of. Yes, I am talking about speed limiters on semi-trucks. It's been a decade-long debate and a decade more plus of trying to make a rulemaking about this. It's all been proposed, never fully intended, but as the years kept going on, especially in the Biden administration, it just got worse to the point where they were like, we don't care, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go forward with it, we don't care what you truckers think. Now, OOIDA and another organization has sent a letter to Donald Trump saying to please get rid of this proposal once and for all, like he did in his first term. But as of right now, I'm filming of this video, we're almost in March, and Donald Trump has not done anything about this. Now, Donald Trump did put a freeze on all regulations and agencies or government agencies in America, which Mother Trucker has covered in his YouTube video and on his channel, that the speed limiters are frozen right now. So until they figure out of appointing directors and how they should go about rulemaking, all the rules and proposals that are supposed to come out or being talked about is going to be frozen. So that's the good news about speed limiters right now. Your speed limiter mandate proposal is frozen for now until they figure it out. And yes, we need Donald Trump to completely abolish and get rid of the speed limiter rule mandate. Now, the speed limiter mandate proposal has started way long time ago during the Obama administration, which was absolutely communist in my opinion. We should not be having speed limiters on anything. It's a free country. But anyway, it came out as a proposal. It never went into effect because when Donald Trump took his first term in 2016, guess what? He got rid of that speed limiter mandate. Now come Biden administration, 2 years in, we were good, and after those 2 years in, the Democrats decided, hey, let's go ahead and make a speed limiter mandate proposal again. They went ahead, they did the intent to make it, they published it on their FMCSA website for comments. Most of truck drivers said no to the speed limiter mandate, but guess what? FMCSA didn't listen. That dumb lady who no longer works there, and the dumb guy named Pete something who doesn't care about truckers and only care about themselves, and they don't know what it is like in trucking, did not listen to all the truckers' comments, and they're like, well, we're gonna still go ahead with it. There's still gonna be some kind of speed limiter mandate, even if it's 65 or 70 miles an hour, even though you guys don't want it, we're still gonna have it. So we're gonna come out with it. But because the Biden administration was already coming to an end, they kept delaying and delaying until to the point where Trump took over and put a freeze to all the rules and regulations. Now, as of right now, everything's frozen. They can't make any rules, but if it unfreezes, we're hoping that Donald Trump takes it away and we will never ever have to leave deal with the speed limiter mandate. My personal opinion is if they go out with this mandate, the truck speed limit is going to be set at 68 or 70 miles an hour, because I don't think the government is that dumb to set it so low to where it becomes a hazard. But still, 68 miles an hour is significantly slower than doing 70. In my opinion, a truck's supposed to be able to do 70 miles an hour in order to keep with the flow of traffic. If you take on average all the freeway speeds around the whole country, I'm pretty sure the flow of traffic is a lot more than 70 miles an hour, but 70 miles an hour is at least in reasonable limits if they set it that. But my personal opinion, I don't see the speed limiter mandate become a mandate just yet, because we still got to see what Donald Trump's going to do, and I hope he's watching my video and actually decides to go with abolishing it. Now, to the general public and to Donald Trump, the reason why the speed limiter mandate on semi-trucks is very, very, very dangerous, simply for the fact that if you're set at 65 miles an hour, right? It does not mean all trucks will stay in the same lane and not cause traffic. No, it doesn't work like that. Not every single truck is 80,000 pounds. Some trucks are 100,000 pounds, depending on what state you're at, and allow it at whatever your permit lets you. Some trucks are at 50,000, some trucks are at 30,000. It just depends what you're hauling, whether you're bobtail or not, whether you're a box truck, whether you're hauling a light load, a heavy load, a medium load, a tanker load, a step deck. You get the point. We are not the same in weight. So what does that mean? Well, whenever we come up to the hill, the truck that's gonna be faster is the one that's lighter. If you count in, we have around the average gear ratio, the average horsepower. Just generally speaking, the truck that's heavier is going to slow down a lot faster going up the hill than the truck that's lighter. So the truck that's lighter is going to be starting to pass the truck that's heavier, even though they're limited at the same speed. Well, now the problem becomes is when you get to the top of the hill and start going downhill, now you're both going the same speed and blocking traffic, especially if it's a 2-lane freeway instead of a 3-lane freeway. Basically, you're blocking traffic, creating a whole line cluster of traffic, which becomes a recipe for disaster for road ragers. Road ragers will start flashing your lights at night, turning on high beams, honking at you, flipping the bird at you, and also at the very last resort, what they actually going to try to do is pass you on the shoulder, possibly spin out and crash into you, and you ended up possibly even killing the person that was trying to pass you because the car lost control underneath your trailer, or went around the shoulder past you and then spun out and you crashed into them. Or basically the driver who's passing you and did not even make it going out of the curb and crashed into a tree or something. That's where it becomes dangerous. And also what becomes dangerous with speed limiters is the fact that if you're going slow and you're set at a low speed limit, trust me, you can get rear-ended. Yes, even if you're legally passing another semi-truck that's going slower, trust me, you can get rear-ended a lot faster than if you're able to go 70. I'm just saying, like, you should be able to go what the sign says if your truck is made for it. Now, I don't recommend anybody going 80, 85 miles an hour just because the sign says so in Texas. I myself drive only about 70 miles an hour in a semi-truck tops. Speed limiter or no speed limiter, that's basically my comfort zone when I'm driving a semi-truck. I don't like pushing a semi-truck past 70 miles an hour unless the gear ratio is right or I'm super light, because you put more wear and tear on your truck and it's harder to stop a truck at 80 miles an hour, which I don't do. I just keep it at 70. But now you get why speed limiters are dangerous. It's going to cause more interactions between drivers, which in turn will cause more accidents, more traffic jams, and a delay of delivery of goods. The supply chain is going to be slowed down. Okay, and there's going to be a shortage. Okay, there's going to be a shortage of products in the store with the supply chain slowing down because of speed limiter mandates. And I don't think Donald Trump wants a supply chain disaster in this economy. So the only way to solve this is not to have speed limiters on semi-trucks. If you train a truck driver properly, he or she should be fine of driving whatever they feel comfortable with and reasonable and not speed. The ones that are maniacs who speed are the ones that are problem, not the average truck driver who doesn't have a speed limiter. And actually also another dangerous thing, if you have a speed limiter, what I often see people doing is because they're on ELD as well, is they will blow by a city at the fastest that the truck can go, even though the sign says 55. They're going 68. All because they're trying to beat the clock and be on time. If you remove the speed limiter mandate, a lot of trucks won't have a problem. Everyone will go more the speed limit than before. That's my opinion on the speed limiter mandate and why I think Donald Trump needs to abolish it. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2004 turn right. This particular package, driving a 10 from the 6 Series.